Hi, diamond painting lovers. This is Lazy Retired Granny. It's about noon on Tuesday, February 28th, 2023. And I just thought I would give you an update. Number one, that big snowstorm that came in this morning lasted until about 9:30, I think. No, maybe 9. And I decided I better jump in the car and get to the hospital and take my time in case the roads were really bad. So David was supposed to be discharged from the hospital between 9:30 and 10. So at 8:30, I went out and I got all the snow off my car, the roof, the windows, the hood, so that no blowing snow would, chunks fly off and hit somebody. But what I noticed, it was a really sloppy snow. It was real wet. So it was easy to get the snow off the car. So I warmed the car up for about 10 minutes and then I got in, and the street or the road that's out here in front of our house is a country road, and it does have hills and whatnot. But anyway, the speed limit out here for about a mile going south is 55 miles an hour, and then it goes down to 45 miles an hour. Well, when I turned out into the roadway, there was no cars. And so, I wanted to test the road and see how it was doing. And it was fine. There was really no snow per se built up on the road. It was just this slushy, wet mess. And but still I took it slow because the roads were not flooding, but they had water on them, and you could hydroplane really easy. So I was not doing the speed limit, but I wasn't too worried because there was nobody behind me. Well, I got not quite a mile down the road and there was cars behind me, and right when they came up behind me, the speed limit went down to 45 miles an hour. Well, they were riding my back bumper. And, I was actually doing 40. And then you go a couple miles more down the road and it splits where there's two lanes going in the same direction. They went whizzing past me. Well, when they did, all that wet, slushy snow and stuff just came barreling onto my windshield, scared me half to death. And they were going faster than the speed limit. And it's like, whatever. I'm just going to stay in the right-hand lane and take my time because I want to get to the hospital safe and sound. So there was a line of cars behind me at a good, I don't know, 5 or 6 car lengths that were all going slow like me. I was kind of the leader of the pack. And they were not passing. And we did hit some high water. And, and you can lose control really easy when you're hydroplaning like that. But I didn't have any issues, and I made it to the hospital, no issues whatsoever, just, kind of regular driving through town. And, well, then I had to wait for David to be discharged, and I had no idea where that was at. So I called them and told them where I was parked, which was over by the emergency room. And she says, that's fine, just stay there and we'll bring him down there. Well, come to find out, where the discharge area is actually at, there was a bunch of big trucks and stuff trying to get rid of all the snow and, clearing it all off. So, and you can't park back there. It's just strictly you drive up, get your passenger, and drive off. But where I was at over emergency, you can sit. Well, it ended up he didn't get discharged until close to 11 o'clock. But thank goodness I took my knitting with me and I sat out in the car and just knit while they were discharging him. And by the time he was discharged, the big snowstorm was done. A lot of the water had, kind of gone off the roadway, and we didn't have any problems getting home at all. So he got in the house, and he's just laying on the couch. I think, you have that kind of rush, you're so happy to be home and whatnot. So he's playing games and whatnot on the couch. So I'm sure once all that wears off and whatnot, he'll get hopefully a good night's sleep tonight. And then he's got to follow up with the surgeon to get that tube removed. And they said that as long as it's clear, red, or yellow, it's fine. But if it turns green, he's got to, take care of that immediately. But he's really sore. He has a hard time getting up and down. And those muscles and, stuff where they had to do everything are going to be kind of in shock for a few days. So, yeah, so he'll be taking it easy. And I'm right here, I opened up, there's a door that attaches between our two places inside. And so I had that a cabinet up against there because we don't use that. We use our front doors. And but because it's so cold, I didn't want to have to keep going over there and opening the door and having cold air come in on him, because he doesn't need to get a cold or anything right now. So when I got home, I got that all set up so I can sneak over there and check on him, not disturb him. He doesn't have to get up and down to answer the door. So yeah, so we're set, we're home, everything's hopefully going to be back to normal now, and we can all take it easy. I'm glad he's back. I know he's being well taken care of in the hospital, but you know how it is. You go up and you visit somebody and they just want to sleep, or they're in pain. They really don't want a bunch of company. So so now I can just check on him and make sure everything's okay. But I want to thank everybody who made a comment sending prayers to him, and I really appreciate that. So we're on the mend over here, and I'm going to make some lunch and do a couple things around here, and then I'm going to diamond paint. So I'll check on David and make sure he's okay, has what he needs. I need to make him anything to eat so he doesn't have to get up and down too much. So, and if he needs anything, he can text me too. So, yeah. Glad that part of the ordeal is over. Now we just have to, follow up with the surgeon and get that tube out. So, that'll be a relief to him to get that out of there and have that bag, hanging from his side. Oh my goodness. Okay, well, thanks again, everybody, for your well wishes. I really appreciate it. And yeah, so thanks for watching. And I will chat with you later. I'll probably do another whip and chat later once I am really feeling relaxed after I have lunch. Okay, I'll talk to you later.